G'day guys, Andrew from Scavenger Workshop here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to assemble the R2-D2 Scavenger center leg. These parts are laid out at the moment. With over here we have the internal structures. These parts here are the ankle parts, along with these parts here. These ones are 1/4 inch, these ones are 3/16. These parts are the internal parts that lock the ankle together to join to the frame, and these parts over here are for the external parts of the leg. I've actually countersunk the holes in these already, and these are basically just to show you how to assemble, not the final drive. Now, I don't have all the couplers available. These are the right couplers that you'll need. Unfortunately, my supplier has run out and I've got more on back order. So I've 3D printed some that actually don't screw in real good. So just use these as a demonstration of where they go. Okay, let's get cracking. Right, the way I put this thing together with the advantage of video editing is that I get the outer plate, the internal plate, put them around the right way, and I'll lock them together with this piece. Same for the other side. One thing to remember is the holes here, put them on the same side, because these plates with this hole here, that'll help join the ankle parts up properly. Alrighty, there's the foot together, it's all good. Now, I don't have the nuts that go in here. I can't source them in Australia. But yeah, that won't be going on today, but essentially here it is. I get a coupler, put it in the hole, a coupler in there. This is the one that's actually got the hole through here, so that will actually go have a nut get put in there as well. Put a nut in there and a nut in there. And that's what happens when you drop a coupler on the ground, when you spin it around. Put your 22mm nut. Line it up in there. Find out you've put the center pieces in the wrong spot. Just take that out and spin it around. This bit does take a bit to get it right, because when you get into the nut like I am now, you've got to get the nut to grip, and there you go, that's in there. You can do the other side as well, but worry about that later in the video. So basically, now you can get these screws down in here, do them up, as long as they all line up down there as well. Alrighty, that piece is pretty much in there nice and tight. There's nothing holding the tops on here. Like I've said, I need those bits there done. Alrighty, the locking plate. A nylock here would be ideal. I don't have any nylocks. They're coming from my supplier as well. I've run out. Go figure. Now, what I've learnt by assembling this, you whack on another nut down there, then you get your coupler. Put your coupler in there like that. Get out your spanners and tighten it up a bit. One thing you've got to be aware of when you do this as well is these should be to the similar size as this thing here, because eventually this thing here will be going down the bottom the other way around like that to actually stop this thing from spinning, when you'll see what happens pretty soon. So I'll whack on a couple more of these. Again, these are 3D printed. They just slide over at the moment because I didn't put any thread in them. Anyway, now in here, that thing. It's been spun. Then we get our locking bit. Drop it in there so it goes on the lower nuts. Now this thing won't spin. If that thing won't spin, that means this thing here won't move. And essentially, tap it with that. You can then get your longer nuts bolts to come down the top to actually mount that whole lot to the frame. And oh yeah, sorry. Look at that. You'll also need to put one in there. Not him, he's too small. And that in there. They will join up to keep the tops together. You can see there, it'll fit down there as well. And you do one on the other side. Beautiful. Then you can cap it up. There you go. One Scavenger leg almost assembled correctly. Have a good one, guys. Catch us later.